She already wants to have a child. Aspen. Penny, baby, you're 18, you're homeless, you're diving in a dumpster, you can't have a child. Not yet. I'll pin it, but not yet. Hi there, welcome in. My name is Junimoo and welcome back to my channel. So today we are starting a brand new series. We are starting the Whimsy Stories Legacy Challenge today, and I'm so excited. I have been planning this in the background for ages now. I've come up with a whole backstory, I've set up the world, I've set up different NPCs. I've been doing a lot here, so I'm really excited to bring it to you guys. I hope you guys are excited to start watching this. And let me introduce our sim here. So this is Aspen Whimsy. Aspen is freshly 18. She is out on her own for the first time, and as you can see, she's a little bit dirty, a little bit grimy, but she's a cutie and she's a sweetie. So the general backstory for Aspen is that Aspen doesn't know who her parents are or why she ended up in foster care, but she bounced around homes as a child until she settled in her final foster home at the age of 13. She was placed with the Ellis family, a conservative, well-off, charitable, perfect family to the public eye, but very different behind closed doors. Aspen is a very timid and anxious girl even still, but she bonded with the eldest Ellis son, Felix. Felix was closeted and terrified of his parents, terrified that they'd find out that he was gay and that they'd kick him out. So he hid that from them and confided in Aspen, who had no problem with that and had no problem keeping his secret to help him keep safe. Felix also introduced Aspen to the only other person in the world that knew his secret, an artsy, slightly rebellious classmate called Amy. The three bonded quickly and clung to each other to survive middle and high school. Upon starting high school, Aspen and Amy were placed in a school program for disadvantaged kids that helped guide them through grief and struggles that they'd been through in life. They practiced mindfulness and meditation techniques. They talked about their feelings. This is where Aspen grew to love wellness. There, the two met Samson Bartlett, a slightly older student who was forced to attend despite his obvious disinterest in the whole thing. He would not share in group sessions and he kept to himself, but eventually Amy and Aspen slowly wormed their way into his heart and opened him up, befriending him and inviting them into their little group of misfits. Samson is who taught Aspen how to first carve wood, and he encouraged her to join the woodworking class in their school, where the two of them bonded even more. Despite being a year younger than Amy and Felix, Aspen pushed herself in her studies and jumped a grade at the beginning of high school, meaning herself, Felix, and Amy were all freshmen, and Sam was a sophomore when they met him. The group of them bonded, became incredible friends, and had some amazing memories together. But suddenly, when the trio were in junior year and Sam was freshly 18 and a senior, he just stopped contacting them. He stopped showing up to school, and it was revealed that he had dropped out. He completely disappeared from their town and from their life, leaving the trio, but especially Aspen, heartbroken. Fast forward a year, and the trio are about to graduate, and Felix is found out by his family. His little brother tells their parents and tells them Aspen knew this entire time, and the Ellis parents, being assholes, kick both Jeans out of the house, completely cutting off financial aid. The two still managed to graduate as they crashed at Amy's house for the last few weeks of school, but on graduation night, not wanting to be a burden, Aspen silently packed up the very few belongings she had and left to start a new life in Windenburg, where she's originally from. Amy and Felix immediately tried to contact her, berating her for leaving them just like Sam did, and confirmed that they're all still friends and they're all in this together. Using the tiny amount of money that Amy had, the two followed Aspen out towards Windenburg, but they settle in the city. Country life is not for these two. They believe she has a place to stay and they get an apartment of their own, but Aspen hasn't told them that she's actually homeless and needs help. Aspen still thinks about Sam every day and hopes someday their paths will cross again. So that's a little bit of a backstory there. I hope you guys enjoyed. We will be meeting some of the characters in that backstory. Some of them obviously are great friends and some of them are the villains of this story and we hate them. They're going on the kill list, I swear to God. So anyway, just to introduce you to Aspen a little bit more, who by the way goes by Penny. So if you hear me calling her Penny, that's why. So Penny is generous, an artisan, she loves the outdoors, she's a freegan, and she's socially awkward. She's also grey sexual and biromantic, but she is in the closet due to being raised in a very conservative household, foster household. She is a family sim and a creativity sim, and she was a childhood naturalist, which means as a child, the sim really wanted to go on adventures and explore nature. As an adult, they will enjoy time by themselves, and as a result, their social need will decay slower. And she was also a thoughtful child. As a child, this sim took time to invest in other sims and really care for them. As an adult, when they have relationships, they'll last longer, even without as much upkeep. That's the value of being thoughtful. So Aspen has the Master Maker aspiration, so she needs to achieve level 3 in fabrication skill and recycle 5 times. And for those of you who don't know the Whimsy Stories Legacy Challenge rules, I will get those up right now. So the original Whimsy Stories Legacy was written by Kate Rayad. I don't know if I'm saying that right. I am actually doing the Whimsy Legacy expanded version by Lysiablr. I'll leave the links in the description below for you guys to check this out, and I'm sorry for any mispronunciations. But anyway, so Generation 1, from the ground up. You are without a home, but not without love. So the premise is, your story begins as most stories do, with endurance. You are homeless. You've gone out into the world with nothing but a tent and a dream. As a child, you never had somewhere you could call home. You were bounced from place to place, always dreaming of a home to call your own. A sweet suburban life, complete with a family of your own. Since childhood, you have longed for a life of normalcy. You are tired of everything around you being turbulent and broken, so you search for joy in the mundane. Life is lonely at first, but fortunately, you find love with another homeless sim. Though the two of you have little to nothing, it feels like absolutely everything with your partner by your side. You are a carefree, nature-loving, naive dreamer. Some may call you a hippie, but you just call yourself happy. From the ground up, you create. You make candles, fabricate your own furniture, and search dumpsters to make it by day. Eventually, you have a home of your own, built with your own 2 hands. A tiny home, but a home nonetheless. You've done it. Your dream is finally realized. You will stay in this comfy, small, shoebox-sized home for the rest of your life, making a living growing in your garden, raising your children, and selling the things you make at local markets. It's a meager life, but it's everything you've ever wanted. So the aspiration that she needs to have is Master Maker. Her traits have to be loves the outdoors, freegan, and any other trait. I do have the more traits in cast mod, so she has more traits than that. The focus skills that she has to complete are fabrication, handiness, and wellness. She has to have at least 3 tattoos, rarely wear makeup, dress as casually as possible at all times, start on an empty lot in Willow Creek or Windenburg, and reduce your money to 0, which we have. We can use any lot size so long as it becomes a tiny home later on. We can give our sim a tent and a potty bush. We have to be self-employed with a simply crafted freelance career. We must build and live in a suburban style micro home for our entire life. We may upgrade it into a tiny home when we are an adult, and our home has to be filled with plants everywhere. We have to foster a healthy garden on our lot, find love while homeless, and then marry. Our spouse may move in but cannot bring in any money with them, and they may have a part-time job but not a full-time job or career. All of our children must be named after nature. We have to have obviously at least 1 child, but we can have as many as we like, and then master the fabrication, handiness, wellness skill, and complete the Master Maker aspiration. What I love about this extended version of the Whimsy Stories Challenge is if you succeed in what your goals are, the next generation has additional things that you can give them, like more money or different traits. It's a really cool system, and I love the idea of it, which is why I am so excited to do this challenge in particular. So I think after all of that talking, we can finally get into playing, maybe. I always say that and then it's never really the case, but I'll show you the lot that we're living on. It's a very small, simple lot in the middle of Windenburg. Here we are. We've got a little well here that we can actually wish in, which I didn't realize. We've got a picnic blanket and picnic basket. We've got a potty bush, a bench, another bench, and the cutest little mailbox I've ever seen in my life. This is new. I think it was in one of those events that pop up in the corner here. So this is our entire lot. So we're gonna have to really work hard to get anything here. But let's see what she wants to do. She wants to make something of excellent quality. She wants to plant something, make candles, and level up in her gardening skill. I think all of that is pretty doable. What I want to do is have a look around and see if there are any collectibles nearby. That's the first thing that you want to do when you're doing a challenge like this, but unfortunately they don't tend to spawn for a while, so we might be out of luck. I see a lot of birds over here, but other than that... Oh, is this something? It is! I'll be getting a lot of pop-ups considering this is a new save file that I'm playing in, so just ignore all of this as it comes in. It's just pop-ups from all of the mods that I play with. I do want to mention as well that I'm playing in the ultimate save file by Plumbob Kingdom. Hello citizen, this is Vita Alto. I'm running for office. Can I count on your vote? Please remove me from your calling list. Yeah. Oh, and that has made her very tense. Oh no! Hogging the machine from getting political phone call. These corporate stooges don't really care about us. Aspen won't play their game. And she's feeling overwhelmed from the socially awkward trait. Oh, she tends to get a little anxious when interacting with non-friends. Oh, but she also has childhood relived. Aspen has recaptured a childhood experience. It's wild how something experienced as a child can have an influence on a sim when they grow up. What an inspiration. And she's over here cursing. She's too tense to... Oh no. It's okay. Are these going away? I really hope they are because we have things to harvest. She looks so pissed off. Oh no. If any of you have watched my Very Veggie Legacy challenge, you'll know that my main sim in that, Chartreuse, is often very upset all of the time. So I really hope this is a bit different and that Penny is not the same. She's feeling a lot better now, very inspired, so maybe we can continue harvesting here. She's getting a lot of plants, but I'm kind of looking for the rock clusters so that we can get some kind of, you know, some simoleons maybe if we sell them. I guess we'll just be harvesting a lot of bluebells today. That seems to be our plan. Oh, here's one. Here's one. There's also a little pond here for fishing, so we might do that for a bit. In my other series, I started a Rags to Riches with a city sim who did not like anything nature-like. So coming up with money was very, very difficult because she didn't want to garden, she didn't want to fish, none of that. Luckily, Penny is quite one with nature. She quite likes all that stuff, so she won't throw a fit if we do it to make money, which is always nice. It's always a lot easier to do it this way. If you see random pauses or breaks throughout this recording, by the way, just small ones, don't worry about it. It's just me taking screenshots for myself and for recap videos later on down the line. So she started fishing here. Let's see if she gets anything. Has she got something already? No, it doesn't look like it. Oh, maybe. I did post a cast video. Oh my god, she got something. Yay! Good job, Penny. Anyway, as I was saying, I did post a cast video of me creating her. So if you guys would like to go and check that out, it's very short, but I'll link it in the description and I'll also put it up in the corner right now for you guys. It's not completely accurate because she did have a different name and she also had different outfits slightly at one point. But again, as I tend to do with these challenges, especially Rags to Riches, you'll see that a lot of her outfits kind of look very similar or they look like they're repeating, because in my head she wouldn't have that many clothes, so she kind of just has whatever she packed in her bag with her. So you'll see her formal outfit is the same as her party outfit, but her party outfit is just that top tied up. Do you get what I mean? So she's reusing all of these pieces multiple different ways. Okay, so she's just caught a guppy, which is very cool, and she had also caught, oh my god, she caught a seed-shaped gemstone. So we can actually plant that when we get back and we can get crystals. That's really cool. I've never played with that object before. We also caught a magnet, 2 magnets actually, and oh yeah, so I forgot to mention, we didn't catch this. This is a dragon sculpture made by her friend Samson. He made it for her because he knows that she struggles with anxiety and she's a very timid girl, and he made her a dragon to kind of boost her confidence in a sense of, this dragon will always have your back. You can be ferocious and you can have your voice heard, and you know, this is a symbol of that. You can stand up for yourself. You don't have to be a doormat. So she has carried this with her. It's one of the only things that she brought from her foster family's home when she ran away, or when she was kicked out, more likely. And we've just gotten another gemstone. That's mad. That's crazy. So she's obviously having a very lucky day. She is. Oh, she's incredibly lucky. Okay, well this is very prosperous. This is a great day to start this let's play off. I did also want to show you guys her relationships panel because again, again, here are all the NPCs that I have created. Not Vida. Vida is from just there when she got a political call. But the rest of them are actually Sims that I have created for this Let's Play. So here is Felix. This is Amy. This is Samson. This is Wendy. So this is Felix's mother. This is Felix's father, Jonah. This is Felix's little brother, Vincent, who outed him. And this is Amy's mother, Catherine, who took both Felix and Penny in the last few weeks of school so that they could continue and make it to graduation while they were homeless. So I think as well we need to join our career. So I'll have her do that when she gets this first skill here. There we go. And she's just caught something else. Oh, she caught a little waffle cone, the llamacorn. Amazing. So I'll have her join her career here. Oh, can she not? And she's overheating as well. So Amy is calling, saying, I heard you became friends with my mum. Pretty cool. Yeah, it is cool. She was really nice to us. We love your mum. I'm going to have her change her outfit to her hot weather outfit because she's getting very hot here. She's a little cutie pie. I think she's stunning. So what I'm going to do is, wow, look at this lot. Oh my god. Okay, so we're living next to some really rich Sims here, guys. So here's our home lot. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put the little dragon sculpture out. Oh, that's really cute. It slots onto the blanket. I'm going to put this out so that I don't accidentally sell it. I'm also going to put our 2 gemstone tree seeds here, and I'm going to get her to come back over and plant them. I absolutely love Windenburg. I think it's so beautiful. It's such the perfect like countryside vibes. I think it's stunning, especially during the nicer months of the year when it's sunny. It's just beautiful. I'm really glad that we've come here. And Felix is actually here. He's come over to say hi. Now, what we will pretend is that he's just taking a walk around the countryside and he's come across Aspen, not realizing that this is her home lot, just thinking that she's out at this random little like park area. So she's gonna come over to Felix and say, oh my god, what are you doing here? Haha, crazy that we both just happened to be at this park at the same time. Definitely not living here. And I will change him into his hot weather outfit as well because he seems to be struggling just a little bit. And he says, oh, I have to go now, but we should hang out soon. And she's like, yeah, absolutely. She's like, yeah, okay, I got away with that. That's good. Okay. He has no idea that I'm actually living on this plot of land here. If he had come further onto the lot, he might have spotted this dragon that she is always carrying around wherever she moves, and he might have maybe copped on that she's settled down here, but luckily he didn't come in any further. So we're just watering these 2 here. Let's see. So we can't plant that because it's for fall, but we can plant some blackberries, blueberries. What are these? Blackberries. And we can plant some bluebells as well. I think that would be nice because we do need to have a garden on this lot at all times. So we'll try to keep up with that. So we're slowly getting there with our gardening. We might have to plant one more thing, but maybe we'll get this by watering. Oh, she found some simoleons while she was planting. She found a lot of simoleons. 379. Oh my goodness. Serendipitous simoleons from having good luck while planting. Aspen found some simoleons. It must be her lucky day. Amazing. Okay, so she's level 2 of the gardening skill already. That's so cool. She wants to hang out with Amy and she wants to work on her awkwardness. So I think we can do that. But what I'll do is I'll try to get her to a bin because she seems to have great luck today. So if we can find some cool things in these bins, that would be pretty nice. We won't bring any of these 2. It's really not their vibe. They're much more like city folk than country folk. Okay, so here we are, and there is a dumpster, but there's nothing in it at the minute, but that's okay. There are bathrooms here, which is good, and woodworking tables, so we might get a start on that. She's feeling very focused from a want fulfilled, which is very cool. And this little coffee place is open. Let's see if we can ask for a discount here. She's just tending to this community garden. Go on and ask for a discount. Hopefully this nice lady will give you one. Come on, please. Insist on discount? I don't think she would. Let's order food or drink. Is there any food? We can get some popcorn crickets. Sure. Oh, Oh, well, that wasn't very nice. She just closed. Hello? Oh, thank you. She did give us our food. It's just she closed up shop. Okay. Well, here she is eating crickets for her first ever meal in this Let's Play. I'm not sure how I feel about that, but you know, whatever works. Oh, she does not seem to like that. And it's very poor quality as well, so no wonder. Hello? Oh, he's from the Adventure Awaits expansion pack. Can we do a respectful introduction, maybe? Oh, she's instantly attracted to him. Interesting. He does have a spouse, so we're not going to do anything with that. But they do have amazing compatibility. Aspen is very attracted to him. She thinks he's impact conscious, but he thinks she's annoying. Oh, Aspen. I'm sorry, honey. How do we work on awkwardness? Oh, in the mirror. Okay. Yeah, you can chat with him. I just don't know if you would, to be honest. We can come over here and dive for some deals. Okay, here she goes. She's diving in this dumpster for the first time. There she goes. She's gonna have to get very comfortable with this. She's gonna be doing this a lot. She found a dining chair in the dumpster. That's pretty cool. And this man is just staring at our ass while we do this. That's not very nice. Do you mind? Please go away. You're like really encroaching on our space here. We're gonna kick you in the face, dude. Like, leave us alone. Okay, so she got a CC couch, it looks like, which is very good because they can go for a lot of money. She found 5 simoleons and she found some houndstooth dye, another houndstooth dye. Not entirely helpful, but you know, not just yet. And that bin is empty and she is stinky. So I'll have her come over here and just wash her hands a few times. Basically have a sink shower. You absolutely can. Oh, because this person here is using it. Well, don't mind them. Get that hygiene up a little bit. Ooh, this sim is beautiful. It's Nancy Landgrab. This always happens to me. I'm always like, wow, that's a really beautiful sim in this save file, and it's always Nancy Landgrab. Eliza is looking amazing in this save file as well. Okay, I don't know what is going on between these two over here, but I think we'll just have her start sculpting something here. And Summer says, you know, I'm tired of not sitting around, Aspen. It'd be awesome if you thought up a way to make a couch. And she's unlocked the fabricated couch recipe and has acquired the fabrication skill and the handiness skill. Everything's happening. She doesn't look entirely convinced or very confident in herself, but you know, I don't think she will ever, to be honest. She doesn't really seem like the type. Victor Feng is a master maker for some reason, a maker mentor, and we do have another bin to dive for deals here, so I think we will do that after we're done. Aspen has enjoyed living where she is, but it feels like it might be time to move somewhere else. Yeah, well, Aspen, you just moved, so I'm sorry, but that won't be happening. Okay, lovely. So she's finished that. She already wants to have a child. Aspen. Penny, baby, you're 18, you're homeless, you're diving in a dumpster, you can't have a child. Not yet. I'll pin it, but not yet. So she's found a plumbing part and that's all there was. Okay, cool. That's fine. No, I get it, Aspen. I know. Let's see. I want to see if we can put some of these up for sale. I want to see if anyone will buy any of our stuff here. I never use these tables, so I wanted to give it a go. Mark up the prices by 100 and start the yard sale. And we can give a sales pitch. She's feeling pretty good, very energized. Don't you want a fish? A dead fish? Or a fossil? No? Okay, well, your loss. Come on over, everyone. Buy something off me, please. Oh my god! They are actually buying things. Someone bought the fish and something else, but we got about 72 simoleons there, so that's pretty good. It doesn't seem like anyone else is hanging around, but we did sell 2 things, so that's pretty good. It is raining now, so I think I'll wait until this yard sale is done. It is very late, but there is a lot of people around on this lot, so maybe this is just like a late night hangout, you know? Maybe this is normal for this part of the world. You know how New York never sleeps? Evergreen Harbor doesn't sleep either. Oh, she's reached level 2 of the charisma skill, so I'm just taking back all of our items here. We might try that again another time, but I do want her, while she has access to a mirror, to work on her awkwardness just a little bit, so we can mark that off. She also wants to identify a wild plant. You can't. We're not going to Granite Falls. And she wants to confess to being socially awkward. Okay, well, yeah, we can make that happen. Okay, so I will be sending her home now. Oh, it's so much much darker on this lot. Oh my god. Okay. So I think I'll have her just eat a few blackberries that we have in our inventory. Oh, she's not feeling that great, but we can have her power nap for a little bit. Who are you? Why are you on my lot? Okay, so she's going to go and use the restroom here. Well, not the restroom, the bush. And then I'm going to have her forage for a little bit. This is a skill I haven't used since the Enchanted by Nature pack came out, so I want to explore it a little bit with Penny here. She's learnt about natural living skill to care for her needs naturally. Oh, I think she might have touched something that she didn't like. She found a daisy. That's nice. So yeah, she's not feeling great because of eating those berries. She is uncomfortably wet and she's very disgusted by the bush, but that's all okay. You're gonna have to get used to it, babe. This is what your life is like now. So she found a bell pepper. Yeah, I think we can actually plant that because it's summer. As well, I want to put out the furniture that we got. So we got, ooh. Oh, this is nice. I might keep this. Okay, whatever. I always get better exception reports. This is actually very nice. So what I'll do is I will get the Ravisheen's furniture cleaning spray. Here it is. I've spoken about this in my other series as well, but it's really cool. It's a 1 simoleon spray that they can put in their inventory, and then they can basically refurbish burnt or scratched furniture that they find when dumpster diving, and then it's completely like it's new and you can sell it for full price and everything if you want to. But I think we might actually keep these. They're pretty good finds. She's found a void critter card, which interesting. Okay, I don't know that she's very into that. And she found some sage, which she's definitely more into, and we can plant that as well. Has she just found a gnome? She has. Oh, it's kind of cute, but it is 190 simoleons. I think I'll leave it out for now, and if you guys want me to sell it, I absolutely will. Same for these. If you guys want me to get rid of these, I will. But I think they're actually quite nice. We could do something with that. This might be a little big for a tiny home, though, is what I'm kind of thinking. We'll see how much it goes for. And she has the greenest of thumbs. We'll say yes to that. So what we can do with this is we can repair burnt state for 1 simoleon, and we can repair this burnt chair. Apparently it doesn't help the scratches, but that's okay. And it is invisible at the minute for some reason, but normally you can see it in their hand. So I don't know what's going on with that, but you know, it's fine. It'll still work. I do wonder if there's a place over here that she can bathe. Doesn't seem so. Oh, see, this is really cute. I might keep this then. And let's see how much this sells for. 775. I think I will sell this. So we have a bit of money now. Let's see. Is there anywhere that she can bathe? It's not looking like it. Okay. What I think we'll do then is we'll go over to Amy and Felix's house, their apartment in the city. Lovely. So now you guys can properly meet Felix and Amy. Everyone's in a really bad mood, so don't mind them. I'll have her come in here. Can we get the always welcome reward trait by any chance? Always welcome. We can, because I wanted to say that we've come over here to their new apartment, which is very dingy. Again, they don't have a lot of money themselves. We've come over here saying, hey, like, I'm so sorry, the water in my place isn't up yet. Could I have a shower at yours? And then we can go out. And these guys, of course, are going to say yes. They have no problem with that. So these are Amy and Felix. They have been best friends since they were about 12 years old. Amy is very artsy, very rebellious, very sweet, but she knows how to stand up for herself. And Felix is very much the same. He's very outgoing, very charming, very friendly. He was prom king, so, you know, he's made a lot of friends throughout his life. So they're kind of like the polar opposites of Penny over here. Penny is very socially anxious. She's very just, you know, introverted, but these two really took her under their wing. So she feels almost indebted to them a little bit, which they would kind of laugh at and say, what are you talking about? But, you know, she had never had any friends before these two, and they really helped her get through some tough times, you know? So she's just really grateful to have them in her life. She's going to change her outfit. Why are you cooking? Don't do that. Is there no bin in here? That's okay. They can have that. What we're going to do is we're going to go out, maybe to a cafe or something, so we can all hang out together. We can go to this cafe over here. That's nice, with Amy and Felix. Okay, so here we are. I've just changed them in into their hot weather outfits. So you can see Amy here, very confident in herself, very much a fashionista. She's a big party animal. She loves going out clubbing. And then we have Felix. And let's go in here. We can maybe order a coffee, order some food. For here, let's get a croissant. Yeah, that's perfect. So this is Amy's mom calling her. And I think it's really cute that she's like reaching out and making sure that Penny is okay. She's gonna say I'm busy then because I don't think she would hang out with Amy's mum just by herself. But I do think it's really cute that Amy's mum is checking in on the kids as they're, you know, out in the world by themselves for the first time. So we're just kind of talking to these guys here while we eat. You make my day so much better. Thanks for making me smile. See, that's what I was talking about there. Oh, who are you? You're so cool. Oh my god. Can we introduce ourselves to Lisa here? I feel like her and Amy would get on very well. Okay, so we're all sitting down here, just chatting. She really wants to get to know Amy. Ask for social advice. Oh. So Penny is instantly attracted to this Lisa person over here, and Lisa has come to join us to talk to our group. This is nice. We're making new friends in a new city. I'm very proud of Penny. This is really out of her comfort zone, but she's feeling really confident. That's so unusual. She never does that. She's basically going to talk to Felix and say, hey, like your family were holding you back a lot. I think you should pursue whatever you want to pursue in life. I think you're very talented and you can do whatever you want to do. And he said, interesting idea, Aspen. I've been pondering what would give me the most satisfaction in my work life. I'll let you know what I decide soon. So he seems on board. She wants to donate to a cause. So we'll try to do that, but we are still homeless. So, you know, keep that in mind. But these lot are having a good time. We've had some food. We're actually still a little bit hungry, but that's okay. And I just love how detailed this save file is. Plumbob Kingdom has gone ahead and added like telephone wires and decorations to every single part of this world. Like if we come over here, there's a whole Ferris wheel. Oh my god, that's so cool. Let's go on a ride with Amy. That's so cool that there's just one out and about. And see, there's a lot more greenery here. It just feels a lot more lived in, you know? Now, obviously, disclaimer, if your game cannot handle big save files, do not try to open this. Oh my god. I fortunately have a beast of a computer who can really, you know, run this quite smoothly, but I wouldn't recommend if you aren't sure about how your computer will handle it. But I think we'll come over here. Oh, there's a laptop. I think we'll use this to get our career. We can find a job. She's feeling pretty confident with herself. Look at this. Why is she so confident? Oh, she's with her people. Oh, that's really sweet. I don't know if we got a discount. We did. Okay, so we can get a samosa. That sounds pretty nice. I'd love a samosa right now. Okay, so we are going to go for freelancer career, and that laptop has disappeared, but all we needed it for was to get this job, and we are simply crafted. We can get our samosa because it cancelled out for some reason. And what do you think? Is it really hot? Oh, it is. Oh, honey. It looks like Aspen isn't used to eating spicy food like samosa. With time and practice, she will be able to eat the spiciest food around like some kind of spice hound. Ah, silly girl. Okay, so it doesn't look like there's any gigs that we can currently do right now. So I think we'll finish up our samosa and then we might go back to that maker station area so that we can practice those skills a little bit more. She really wants to tip this performer, but we don't have the money for that, girl. This says, congratulations, Aspen has taken her first steps on a culinary journey through the city. Eating food from the city unlocks the ability to cook it. There are 26 more recipes to learn. Get out and try more food. Okay, and we're back here again. Let's see, anything in the bins? No, there's not. I think what I'll do is I'll recycle some of these. I'll do it one at a time because she needs to recycle 5 times. I am a bit worried about getting bits and pieces. They can take a really long time to accumulate. And in the past, when I've done this by myself, I have just cheated it and given myself lots of bits and pieces. I will try my best not to do that, but if it gets to the point where it gets very annoying, I already have a lot of things to balance here, so I might just cheat a little bit, but we'll see. Oh, so Amy has just called and said, hey Pen, I think I have a crush on Amelia Braga Texeria. Do you think it's worth a try? I think we should say yeah, go for it. By the way, sorry if I mispronounce any of the names of any of the NPCs these in this world. I'm not great at my pronunciations, but I'll do my best. Don't start dribbling, girl. You're recycling. Come on. Oh, someone else is using the market table, so we can't. That's okay. I was kind of hoping that we could use it today to sell some of these things in our inventory, but we might just be better selling it through our inventory instead of through the table. I don't know if that's like cheaty or what you guys think. If you guys would prefer me to sell things through the table instead, I will, but you'll have to let me know. Okay, so she wants to go and don't die for ingredients, die for deals. That's so much more profitable. Oh, want to grab something to eat later? Let's make plans. Yeah, of course. Okay, so you wasted that on getting a bits and pieces. What? Sure, whatever. Continue recycling, please. Oh, someone was just eaten by this machine back here. Lovely. Okay, so we've done that. We have recycled 5 times, which is brilliant. Let's see, can we make any candles? We can't buy wax blocks, but normally you can through the candle making table, so I don't know what's going on there. I will also, because I think it should be here, I'm going to add at least 1 laptop in this space because I want to check if I can order wax blocks online. It's not looking like it, so I'm gonna have to figure out a way to get her wax blocks. She really wants to play basketball for some reason, so I'll let her, I guess. We could be doing some more, I don't know, efficient things. Like, we should scrap a fabrication and start fabricating. Oh, she doesn't have enough bits and pieces. I don't know the difference between bits and pieces, I won't lie, but they are very difficult to accumulate. Stop trying to go play basketball. You do not have a basketball game tomorrow. Your name is not Trey.
Hi, my name is Trey. I have a basketball game tomorrow.
Okay, your name is Penny. Oh, and there's a werewolf. Okay, well, she's terrified. Secondhand spooks from the werewolf. Great. I haven't had to deal with this in a very long time because normally I have werewolves limited to whatever world they come from. I can't even remember, but that's okay. It adds a bit of spice, you know? We are just diving in this dumpster a little bit just to see if we can come up with anything. 4 simoleons, not exactly what I was thinking, but you know, it's something. Oh yeah, okay, so she found a seat and she found a potted bamboo, okay, and another 7 simoleons, and she found another chair. Aspen got a luck charm. She can't totally tell, but she's pretty sure this charm might be affecting her luck. Oh, she found a cow plant horn. Okay, no, we need to get rid of that immediately. I'm sorry, I'm selling it through the inventory because that is really bad luck and I don't want to deal with that. She's already showering naked in the middle of this community lot. So you know, she's kind of going through it. I really don't think that she would do that, but she did it. So I feel like she would be way too anxious to do that and like self-conscious. But maybe she's been confident for most of this episode, so maybe she's already like found herself. I don't know. We got a coffee table. She's exhausted and she's really smelly. When she's done with this, we'll go back to our lot and we'll go to sleep. So she found a hay bale. Fun. 9 more simoleons, some white dye, 3 more simoleons, and she is like about to pass out. I feel so bad, but I want to just get as much as I can from this. We just got 30 simoleons. Like, we're really getting a lot here. If anyone knows how to get whichever of these, is it bits? Whichever of these is the little like screw symbol, that seems very difficult to get. If you guys have any suggestions or advice on how to get those, that would be great because I actually don't know. She found a coffee table, that's good. And she has a lucky find from finding a nifty object in the dumpster. Please don't mention the word nifty to me. I have been playing with nifty knitting so much in my very veggie generation 1 and I'm getting so sick of it because I'm trying to get the final few legendary knittables and it's driving me mad, so I'm totally fine. Don't need to do that. Okay, so she found an iron stool. There's a lot of stuff in this bin. I think I'm not gonna click anymore. Like, this is it. She found an upgrade part. She's about to pass out. Oh my god. Yeah, she's about to pass out like right now. Okay, but she found a dining table. Yay. And here she goes. Down you go. Oh, Penny. Oh, you're up again. That was quick. All right, let's go home. Okay, and we're home. Some random person is on our lot. Totally cool. And I'm just going to put her to sleep because she's had a very long day. It's exhausting. Oh, look at her. She looks so silly. I love this face they make when they're this exhausted. It's so funny. But with that, guys, I'm going to leave this here. I hope you guys enjoyed this first episode. If you did, be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're new here, and I'll see you next time. Bye.